Hello everyone. I will totally not be as loud as previous matches because it's already 10:30 p.m. here. Welcome back to the Droid 17 Discord Tournament Round 32 stream. This time will be Jackson Gaming versus GT, one of the last match of day 2. And kind of like one of the last match period, as we only have 2 early match on Monday. After that, we'll be off to round 16. Have some close hydration. Good to me. Waiting for referee to create the room.
Don't know why you left me bleeding. With a broken heart, tell me if I deserve this feeling. I thought that you know that we had something special till you end up all this way. You tell me when you left me bleeding. With a broken heart, tell me why I deserve this feeling. I thought that you loved me. I thought that you need me till you end up.
Okay, so it seems like the match between Jackson and GT will happen soon. I think I have to ask Quantum for the room ID here. Or not. Thank you, Quantum. Here we go. Room ID is 105. You want to just watch directly from the Qualifier. Alright, nice. So yeah, we're waiting for our player to show up here. This match will be the Vietnamese Civil War between Jackson Gaming, who is, I believe, seed number 4, versus GT, which is seed number 33. And yeah, it's as once again, this will be top seed versus no seed match pair, which will be a very tough battle for our no seed representative. And especially Jackson seems to be up and up in terms of skill here with this with their qualify result definitely high of that, reaching number 4 in terms of individual result compared to the last tournament, which is settled at number 11. So yeah, there's definitely gonna be an uphill battle for GT. Pick wise, I think you can definitely attempt to go with number 2 first. You know, like just go with stream map. But like, to be fair, other than consistency, I kind of afraid that GT trailing behind in raw skill. So if we want to be smart about it, we can attempt to overmod 3 more picks. You know, going the 3 more hidden out of PR. Good work. Okay, so both of our players here. Hi, player. Okay, so yeah, Jackson red team and GT will be blue team. We will now roll the dice to decide who will be banned. Who will ban first? Who will pick first? GT roll an 86. Pretty good.
In the darkest night, I saw your eyes. A sense of threat that I can't forget.
Oh damn, Jackson also roll an 80.
I wanna know
Unfortunate, but Jackson will see first bet.
is what I need to know. So take my hand and let our fears go. Take me to your jungle where the rain is warm and the birds fly. Take me to your kingdom. Yeah, take me to the. Yeah, take me to the. Take me to your jungle where the rain is warm and the birds fly. Take me to your kingdom. Yeah, take me to the jungle.
You're still waiting for Jackson Gaming ban. It seems like. Let's see if he ban what. Yep, it's of course gonna be a number 2 ban. Yeah, so definitely try to strike on those consistency pick from the get go here. Next will be turn GT to ban, and he will ban PR2, which is a very aggressive pick. Understandable.
No words describe your savage life.
And now we'll wait for GT first pick.
Up the shores.
It will be hidden too, okay. Yeah, again, definitely hammer it on the consistency aspect of his skill set.
Need to know.
They will go with hidden 2 first.
Take me to your jungle where the rain is
In a way, sounds of the non-copyright soundtrack. We let both players ready for hidden 2. What the hell you mean you haven't played? What? I mean, if you haven't played, how the hell do you know that this map is not a 3D focus map? Bruh. Oh well. You'll see. You'll see. That bro gonna actually side read the pool. This will be wild. But anyhow, I think this is still a pretty reasonable pick for GT. I mean, with the amount of information he have from not playing Mother Map, this is definitely a reasonable choice. Considering that, yeah, once again, we do know that GT is a pretty consistent player. The problem is that any try in this kind of hidden only pick, and also the pick is not no, it's not. It is definitely not an easy pick. Despite being a stamina pick, this map throw a lot of you, especially at the drop with a lot of kick slider and burst pattern. So far so good for both players. With Jackson Gaming have a little bit of accuracy advantage here and there. Still very unclear who have an upper hand here. To slice span. Like, to be fair, picking this as a side read is quite risky for GT, considering that some of the pattern can be pretty nasty for side reader. So the bus slide no one right there. Jackson now have quite significant accuracy advantage, leading up to 30k point now. Still maintaining a very respectable 99.6% accuracy. But once again, this one is long, but it's gonna be GT fighting the first break here. As I said, the siding map is quite challenged considering that a lot of patterns going at you at pretty, like pretty variety kind of mix. So being able to react them all, especially on hidden, is quite a tough ask. It's gonna be GT trailing behind after the halfway point of the map. Both in terms of combo as well as accuracy, he needs a massive job from Jackson to be able to have a chance to come back, but definitely another side break will not help him. But this is a lighten part of the map. We really soon run right back up to the second drop of the map. Spiders scream here, no one break on that. Impressive both ways. Hello, Rising. Yeah, it seems like it's gonna be a very convincing victory for Jackson Gaming here. They will secure the first point as well, their first break point. Cruising to the finishing line. Full combo, 99.5% accuracy. But like for Syrie, definitely a very respectable score coming from GT as well. But the map is what it is. It's definitely not forgiving for Syrie at all. And really it's his detriment. Like the biggest 7-5, if he has practices, I can definitely see him catch out Jackson. Gotta be another tiebreak from GT. Like if you see it, like definitely Jackson have some leeway in terms of nerve when he know that he already leading after the first break. So definitely help. We'll see 2 as ring, but Jackson will come out on top with a 99.45% FC. GT now have to play catch up very early on into the match, and I hate window IME. So back English. Hello, my game. Immediately, Jackson will pick GT2, which is very speed up. Obviously, it's gonna be a very speedy pick. Yeah, try to like weasel out. Like kind of player GT who is a bit lacking in terms of raw physical skill set. Yeah, they do not hold back. So it's definitely going to be a very hard map for GT here. Considering he will also side with these pieces. I mean, the map is not exactly too fast. It's still only 230-ish BPM. If GT focus, he can probably keep the combo. Accuracy will be a different problem though. Accuracy is definitely going to be a different problem. And considering that Jackson probably trained this to maybe 99% range right now. Gonna be very sketch with GT. Hey, play a warm up right before map starting properly. Well, the only saving grace for GT here is that the map is actually not even AR10, this is AR 9.87. So he's not under the threat of a very high AR that force him to play whack-a-mole with the nose. mean, he's doing fine, but once again, you can see Jackson is not messing around here. Sustaining 99% accuracy. But GT is not doing awfully too bad either. I think he'll definitely be able to like go on to this map. Ooh. So that streak of 100 though, definitely hurting their accuracy there. Yeah, they fumbled quite a bit on first, leading to the second burst. And they're both holding the full combo. GT trailing behind from near 3% accuracy, and with another 100 streak on the burst, he's only 100k, despite both still keeping that C. But this one is also massive stamina drainer, which will actually kind of affect the macro strategy of the match. You see GT wrecking that. I mean, it's not really surprising considering that he kind of just hold on to his DLI with his combo. Yeah, Jackson 99.57%. He's looking for a second FC here. As I have said, Jackson is not messing around in this match. He's going for the kill. Like, definitely a valiant effort from GT, but the problem is that this is not his kind of map. He can definitely handle it, but as a massive accuracy advantage, it's gonna be Jackson getting the second point of the match. And yeah, this being a very stamina intensive map, definitely have some wider implication in terms of the map strategy here. And yeah, we will see GT with the 3-mod-1 pick. Now this is gonna be best of 9, first to 5. So yeah, as they have picked 3-mod, I expect GT to overmod the shit out of this. But again, overmodding this presents a risk, and that risk is quite large, considering that this is even faster than DT2. The only saving grace of this map is that the pattern is rather short, and the map itself is also very short, just 1 minute and 25 seconds. Oh, really? Oh wait, no. They haven't removed DT yet, so the thing is 2 minutes. Yeah, it's 2 minutes. Okay, so yeah, as expected, we'll see GT are modding Jackson. Jackson playing for the safer hidden only pick. The GT will go for hidden hard rock stack here. I wouldn't say so early. Like, yeah, it's definitely old man versus like top player in their prime here. But aside from a pretty atrocious accuracy, GT is holding out just fine. The problem is that the mod he chooses overmod, which is hard rock, only have a 4% score bonus compared to the normal 6%. So this is not as much of an advantage as he thought it would be. He keeps trailing behind in terms of accuracy unless Jackson has some blunder in these kind of very complex patterns. I don't think GT can be able to hold it off. Go to the second drop here. And yeah, Jackson with the much safer choice being only hidden is doing very consistently well, and he is looking for the third FC here, and with GT breaking near the end here is gonna be it for this map. Jackson Gaming will get a third point. And their third FC of the match. Holy, that is an absolutely insane performance coming from Jackson. Very consistent. Next it will be Jackson for their chance to come one step closer to the win. Oh, they will pick North 5. Okay. I mean, it is very difficult with GT. Obviously, uh, if what they say is true, we know that GT is essentially side reading the whole pool here. No, not this map, actually. This is the only map that they did play. But considering that Jackson is pretty comfortable with this kind of low AR pick, especially without hidden, I don't think GT stand much chance here. We'll see. Okay, seems like both are pretty handle the map just fine this game. Oh, okay, so oh wow, GT. Oh, and Jackson as well with a no lock. That is very unexpected for both of them to break very near each other like this. But GT, I think, like from the look of it, I thought that Jackson Jameson might be worse. It seems like GT accuracy keep dropping is not helping his case at all. With another Jameson coming from GT, they all return behind 100k. I mean, yeah, this is definitely not the kind of map that we know GT for, so I don't have much expectation going to the map. Honestly, what I'm surprised more is Jackson actually breaking. Another miss going for GT as we go into the drop here with, you know, AR 7.5 perfect stacks and everything. I mean, he's trying, but yeah, again, very difficult. With that, we'll see Jackson lose their FC streak in this match. But it's still gonna be a very dominating victory for Jackson. Put them at the verge of round 16. With just one more pick, but it's gonna be GT pick. So we have one more chance to keep yourself alive. And very quickly he will pick hidden one. Okay, this is actually, once again, this is a very reasonable pick coming from GT. The problem is that I really think that Jackson already anticipates for this pick, and it's really up in the air how much nerve is at play here. The casual Jackson scored, no biggie. We'll wait for both player ready. Though, yeah, definitely in this kind of an aim control pick, anything can happen. With one false step, and you will amass around 10 billion no lock miss. So, yeah, it is what it is. I mean, blue team is a lower seed. It's always a lower seed team, so it is expected that blue team to get spanked. Oh no! Oh god, we can see why from the get go at GT doesn't have the restart here. As I say, just one false step and you see yourself getting around 1,000 games due to no blocking. Our favorite mechanic of the game. I mean, he did recover nicely with that first blunder. He's definitely creating the momentum for Jackson to just cruising once again to the finishing line here. But to be fair, we haven't got to the hard part of the map yet. Oh, but it's gonna be GT completely messing up that jump pattern, if you say. A lot of miss. We're just missing one circle. Yeah, I think it could be a little too early, considering that this connection can also happen. But Jackson is definitely not gonna let this massive lead go anytime soon. So while the map is actually very long, above 3 minutes. Yeah, I don't exactly see the conclusion of this match to go any other way than a complete sweep from Jackson. So we kind of just see whether he can actually keep the 4 FC in 5 pick going for. Also very brutal first pattern here. The whole player, no one lose that combo. Playing very cleanly here. Oh yeah, he's still keeping the SS. Not gonna be the first SS of this map in this round particular. But still very impressive score coming from Jackson if he can hold on to the SS here. Gonna be a perfect 1.6 mil from Jackson. And with that, we will conclude the very clean 5 mil sweep from Jackson Gaming. The GT did put out some pretty good play, but again, they are head against a very momentous opponent who is definitely at their peak right now. It's gonna be 5-0 for Jackson Gaming, and they will advance to round 16. While unfortunately, tournament run has to end here for GT. So in the other match, we've seen Rising Storm finish the match versus Unclaimed with a 5-2 scoreline, and Narita touching the trick is also still ongoing, but it is not streamed. Maybe I should see that because there's no. Yeah, there's no stream for the match, no official stream for the match. Let's head to that very quickly. Please hold. It's 4. Okay, here we go. I'm not even sure what the spotlight right now. Yeah, definitely nice shot from GT. Is that really quick? Definitely I'm not gonna change my ears like quick. Oh, 4-1, okay. And yeah, it's definitely looking for that 5-1 win, isn't it? Yeah, they just scored this 4-1 for Jackson. Sorry, Jackson Curley. Is there still chance for Twix? But they did lose their combo. And also trailing behind more than 2% accuracy, top 3 now. There's 3% accuracy drop. Oh, they will also miss on the slide stream. Very fortunate. Nah, not happening. Oh wait, finally we will have a slider break from Jackman. They slider break on the slide stream. Understandable. Still kinda cringe. 1.8 slider mechanic, my beloved. So yeah, like slider accuracy introduced. Slider like proper slider tracking introduced, and this slider should become a menace to society. Fix at 200 combo advantage, but that will, frankly speaking, do a jack squat when they're throwing behind too much in terms of accuracy like this. I'm not rolling into the outro here with just 15% of the mark left. It's gonna be Jackmoon or Narita Taishin with the underscore and with the dark chain between tricks. Pretty much confirmed it. 5-1. Narita Taishin will advance to round 16. Another victory for the red team. Oh well, it is what it is. Nice try from Twix. But they will see their total run and round 32. So yeah, another GG well played. Let's head to the schedule. So yeah, with the day 2 finish, you'll see that Alona, Anti-Hypervis, Usan Pai de Santo, Miniko, Kazuomi, Rising Storm, Raider Taishin, and Jackson Gaming advanced to round 16. With that, many of the round 16 matchup has been revealed. We only have 3 matches left. with Flippy versus MG Arcadia at 18 UTC, and tomorrow at 2 UTC will be MG Megu versus Marble 1, and Assault versus Awesome 0102. After that, we will have our Maple review. And until then, I will still have one more stream at 10 UTC for the last match of round 32 between Azor and Awesome 0102. Until that, stay tuned for more action in the round 32 Droid 17 Pistol Tournament. Have a good night.